Oh my gosh, this feels so weird but good to get back to this. I've missed you. I've missed you. I hope you've missed me. I decided it's best that we start over with where we started in the beginning, the OG walk. So it's giving Florida weather. Like, it feels so good. I kind of had to get back into the swing of like, okay, I have to vlog this. Like, I need to get back to talking to you. I know you're like, Abby, you just ghosted me. Like, where have you been? I have a good excuse. I've basically just been trying to stay alive. To put it in the most dramatic way possible. Where do I even start? For current updates, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, so don't be mad at me. Please, we're not fighting. We're not fighting. I just had to figure my life out here. I needed to figure out like who I was gonna be here, like my role here, like what I wanted to make of this, and I just had a lot of change in the past 6 months. And honestly, I just didn't have time, and I wasn't in a good headspace to having to like vlog while doing my life, because like I said, things have been changing. For starters, I think I'm seeing progress in my skin. I've gone to the dermatologist and it was really bad when she put me on this medicine, but I'm seeing a little improvement, so that's making me really happy recently. But I've decided, since it's the new year, we're gonna start fresh and I'm gonna get back because I really do miss it. I miss talking to you. I miss like editing. I have a little more time, and now that it's kind of gonna get nicer weather, I'm excited to kind of venture outside of more than just Gainesville, go on little trips, take advantage of where I'm at. I'm literally like an hour from a lot of beaches, a lot of cool attractions, so I might as well live my life, you know? But I know you're mainly like, girl, where have you been? Where am I? Well, yeah, I know. It's not like I wanted to do that. So, to catch you up, through the months of October from my birthday to honestly December, so those 2 months, sounds a lot more less dramatic than when I'm talking, but it was literally the most like stressful, chaotic time of my life. Seriously, like I've never experienced like that amount of like stress and pressure that I was putting on myself. Like, I genuinely was so busy, like eating, I scarfed down because I was just so busy. And I know that sounds not very dramatic, but to me, like, that is, because I've never experienced the lack of sleep I was getting. Like, I had been going to bed from 1 a.m. and waking up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every day because I was doing volleyball, swim and dive, and sometimes football. And it doesn't seem like that much, but there were weeks where I would leave on a Tuesday because we played volleyball on Wednesday. I had to come home for 3 weeks straight. This is how it was. I came home, we would play on Wednesday. I had to like do all of that, write the recap, get on the plane, blah, 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 fly home. Then prepare for everything on Thursday, like switch my notes, but also prepare because we had a home swim meet on Friday. So I would have to get prepared for that. Like, I do the hosting of that, everything that's needed. And then we would have a home football game on Friday or on Saturday. So like, I would work that for the first 3 weeks before they like got help for me in that. So I was literally like traveling, coming home for one day, trying to get everything ready because Friday I had a home swim meet, and then Saturday we'd have a home football game, and then Sunday we'd have a home volleyball game, and I'd have to prepare for that. And just like joining the volleyball team I loved the girls, I loved the team, but to jump in mid-season, especially the season that we had, Florida volleyball is notoriously known for being a good program. But I joined into a season where we were down 3 starters, and one of them was our setter. That's literally your quarterback. And when we have been training with her, like all the freshmen, everyone on the team had been training with Stuckey since January. And she tore her ACL when we were beating #1 Wisconsin at the time. And we lost 2 more starters. So now you're down 3 of your 6 players. No one's happy. And then their SID leaves in the middle of the season, which, I mean, she got a great opportunity. But then here comes this 23-year-old girl from Iowa who is, like, I know what volleyball is. I know the sport. I played the sport. But, like, it was really, 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 really stressful. Like, I cried a lot. I questioned my worth a lot, which makes me sad because there were days where I was like, I genuinely don't know, like, if this is the career I want to go through. I felt so lost. I felt so lonely, and I just didn't have really good energy. And so I didn't want to put that on, I guess, like, I didn't want to show the bad part of my life because there was just, I just didn't like my attitude. I felt like I was very down, very negative. I was sad all the time. Like, I just was really, really, really a mess for the remainder of the 2023 year. I just didn't feel like me. I felt very stuck, and I just didn't have time to vlog. I was literally so busy. With that being said, I understand that the position I was given is awesome. I'm very grateful. It's not that I'm not honored to be in the position that I am. Like, I do. I feel very good. I don't know. I was looking back now that I've had time to, like, really sit with how it was. I'm really freaking proud of myself, honestly. Like, I made through it. I got through it. And all of, like, my friends and family who just, like, listened to me, just, like, be a mess, be a wreck, cry. It's just very hard to explain everything I was going through to someone who doesn't understand, kind of. Just, like, what I was being asked to do, or, like, when I would make a mistake. A lot of people wanted to see me fail, and a lot of people didn't think I deserved the position, I feel like, except for the people in my department. They had full confidence in me, and that's kind of what I've run off of. I'm literally built off energy, and if I can feel that someone doesn't have confidence in me, then I'm, like, anxiety, I'm a mess. I feel like that's very common, and that's okay to feel. But at the same time, I got to meet so many just, like, beautiful human beings and become close with a lot of people that are involved in the volleyball program. And I got to become more involved in Florida athletics and get to meet, you know, like, people who make this show run. And that was awesome. Like, I hosted the national tournament, like, at Florida, the NCAA, like, we hosted, and I did all of that, like, obviously with a lot of help, but, like, I was the one that put that on, and I, like, made through it, and I did it, and, like, I literally did it. I got through the season, and literally all I kept saying was, like, I just need to get through the season. I needed to get through December 9th to get to Leandra's wedding. Like, that was my saving grace. And I went home for the holidays, and honestly, I had so much fun. I was home for 13 days, and it was awesome. I, like, wanted to leave and go home to escape the crazy here, but honestly, home was crazy. Just a good time. It really was. I got to reset, and it made me excited to come back because I just felt different. Like, coming back, I was like, okay, I feel like I've been off of the office for a while. I just kind of want to go, you know, get my shit together. And it was just a really good time to step back and, like, really see, like, just how far I've come, I guess. Not to sound like that, but yeah. So coming back, I was dreading it, not gonna lie. I really was like, oh, I don't want to go back. But my time here since I've gotten back has been, I enjoyed the first week more than I thought I would. Me and my girl Meg were still rocking it. What I loved about home the most was, like, I could walk into a room and I would know people. I would know, like, who's there. I would be familiar with the place, rather than if I were to walk in here for the first 6 months, like, no one knew me, and I just didn't like that. But coming back, like, I actually was very familiar with everything and everyone that I saw, and so I was like, okay. So I got out last week. I went to the basketball game, and I have a lot of adult things to be doing now. I need to be looking at apartments, to get a license here, to get my car insured. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I accepted the full-time volleyball position here. So Florida will be my home for a little bit longer than a year. So I think that's also why I've been like adjusting to it well, because I just know like I'm not done here. I wanted to come on here, let you know I'm alive. The vlogs are back. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Yeah, I feel like that was very vague description of where I've been. And that's really all this video is going to be. I'm gonna get back into posting and editing, and I'm really, really excited. So thank you for being patient. I hope you miss me as much as I miss you, because I'm back. I'm back, so we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Keep glowing, keep being you. Eat your fruits, get your water intake in. I suck at that, but do it for me. And let's just rock 2024. I have good vibes for 2024. Feeling very good. So I love you. Okay. See you soon.